Hi, welcome to Living Wild. Today's adventure is going to start off with us trying to catch some speckled trout at our cottage in North Bay. We have no experience with this, so wish us luck on our fishing trip. But on top of that, raspberry season is open and there's a lot of bunch berries around our cottage. So we're going to try and do a little bit of everything and see where it gets us. See you in a bit.
We're gonna get nice speckled
What
today,
happens
probably.
if we don't catch anything?
What?
What happens if we don't catch anything?
We must catch something. If don't, we're gonna find something else. Hey, you are not too happy today.
Casey not happy? Why would he be happy? My dad talked his ear up the whole entire ride up. We saw him texting. What did he do? He just reached over and took his phone.
Uncle, what's over there?
What? Mushrooms. Casey, I like you, my friend. I waiting full year to find those mushrooms, and you are the one, my friend. Those mushrooms are eatable.
What type of mushrooms are they? I've never seen these ones
That's another
before.
bullet mushroom. You cannot miss those mushrooms with the poison mushroom. But we are just on the edge of the road. There's another one over here. We see what else we can pick it up, but we're gonna have a perfect dinner tonight.
My dad finally takes me on a trip that I love, which is fishing. And he goes mushroom crazy all of a sudden. Pick this one, pick that one. Like, I just want to go fish, that's it.
I can't believe it. Whoa. Let's go. We're gonna come back later.
No, we're not, let's go.
You are the one who stopped. I will never see them. So don't complain.
My dad dreams about mushrooms. He thinks all mushrooms are magical.
We found a spot on the river. That's very icy cold water, probably coming from the spring water. And they think there's a lot of speckles over here. So I found a nice deep spot. I show you how you can fish because they are very gentle. They just touch and you have to know how to hook them. You take a little bit more line because it's very difficult. My friend Nick, he spent his childhood on that cottage. When he heard about the speckled trout, he said, forget it, you're never gonna catch one. We'll see. Take it a little bit line out and then you cast it to the deep water. And you're waiting. You wait, and when they see the worm, whoop, you see, there you go. You see one? There you go. Look at that. It's easy picking. Those guys are everywhere. You see?
Never tell my dad that something's impossible. It'll just make him go twice as hard at it.
Speckled trout and the Nick face, you have to see it. He never gonna forget I was at that river. I am the only one who proved him I can do it. I know you hate me. I am the lucky one. Look at that. What? That's a small one. We're gonna let him go. Such an experience. That fish bites so gentle. And the kids, they think they have to have a strong bite. That's why they can't catch nothing. For good luck. I'm catching the fish. The boys, they are struggling. They can't bring the fish to the shore. Okay, Calvin. Stand over here. Stand 1 foot on this and 1 foot on here. Okay? Hold on. Hold on. Now, you grab this and with one hand, just throw it in the deep spot up there and let it go and just hold it gentle. I'm gonna go to the other spot, you fish here. I got one. Wow.
We're fishing for trout. It hasn't even been 5 minutes yet. I don't have bait on my hook, my brother's snagged in a tree, and my dad's pulling a trout out of the water.
Yeah, I got one. Nice speckle. You have to know, with the speckled trout, I have a touch.
I got one.
Oh, Calvin got one. Come. Oh, you got one. Whoa. David, come on. Calvin, your first speckle.
Yeah, that's right, Mike. I caught my own dinner. You know why? Because Dad actually took the time out to come teach
You
me.
ready? Such amazing day. I just left, the cottage, and in 15 minutes I already provide a good meal for my family. It's beautiful weather. What else we can do?
My dad has another one and another one and another one, and I have none. I can't keep them on the hook. They just don't really like me as much as my dad.
It's been 15 minutes. I don't know about you, but I want to go check a different spot. Okay.
My brother decided to wander off by himself. You know what he got? A big fat 0.
I cut about 10 speckles over here, and Michael never listened. Like he thinks he's the smartest ones and he can do everything by himself. Good for him. Let's see what's gonna happen. Calvinic, wait. I'm gonna show you one more time. One more time. Gentle, you throw it in and you hold the rod.
Let's see if you can.
They biting and you hook them, hey. You hook them when they're pulling, you hook. Oh, there you go. Okay, Calvin, we show them what we're gonna do. You want an adventure? I give you the adventure. The water is cold. Oh, what? Come on. Don't worry, we're gonna have an adventure. Yeah. Wow. Oh my God, look at how much fun. How you guys doing?
I'm not so crazy about fish, but when I catch my own, somehow it just makes it taste so much better.
I got one. Ah, that's a beauty. That's a nice one.
My dad caught enough fish to feed the whole family. It's actually an amazing feeling knowing that we can survive off the land.
Maybe it was a good reason that you did take my phone away.
Well, I don't want to take your phone away, but at least you didn't get distracted. You concentrate what you're doing and you enjoy it. So like you see, we caught enough fish today and you've been good. You find the mushrooms, you got a couple speckles, and now I'm gonna probably have to clean it up. I'm right, yeah?
Yeah?
And you're gonna cook. Speckle are in the Tsirkom River, like what is the clean and cold water. So pretty much spring water, we call them. And they are not the big fish, but they are very tasty. And I guess we're gonna have good supper tonight.
We'll
We're
clean
gonna-
it then.
Yeah?
Let's start. I'm hungry.
Okay, no
I think
problem. So
everyone
everybody
else
have
is
a good
too.
time?
Yep.
Let's go, prepare the meal.
All right.
After my dad finished cleaning the fish, I knew he was gonna go on a hunt for mushrooms. His nostrils were flaring and he just had that crazy look in his eyes. While my dad was busy, I took out the air gun and started shooting water bottles for target practice. After that, I decided I'm gonna go fishing for some more trout with Casey.
Well, I hope I'm gonna find more mushrooms. Hey, what's this? Oh my God, can't believe it. Somebody are on my property. They throwing the bottles.
My dad, environmentalist? Leaving litter in his path is like waving a red flag in front of a bull.
What? Oh no. That's my boy's job. They get the air gun again. I'm gonna have to talk to them.
Here, let's see if there's a stream up here.
Hey, you know your brother?
Yeah.
Seems like your dad's pissed off at him.
Yeah,
Because he's not that happy about the mushrooms.
I know, but hey, look, brownie points. It's not a bad idea to be on my dad's good side. Hey, Casey, look at those ones.
Yeah, I'm looking at them.
Pick 'em.
All right. What about you? Are you supervising?
Yes, indeed. Here, hold this for a second.
Hey, you two! You two better run.
Why, is there a bear?
I'm gonna show you the bear. You're gonna see the bear. You ask your brother, and he gonna run with you.
To be on my dad's good side, you have to be clever. It's a matter of survival.
What's this?
Brought you mushrooms. I see you found our water.
Yeah. You are in trouble. And you are at the same problem because you've been part of it. Give me those mushrooms and we trade up.
Okay.
You don't say nothing to your mother.
Okay.
Mushrooms are mine. You never see me.
Sounds fair.
I see you in 10 minutes and come. But if I catch you one more time, you left the bottles or anything in the bush, you're gonna sleep outside. Tell that to your brother.
Okay.
I see you in 5 minutes.
Yo, Calvin, I picked those mushrooms.
There's actually a lot of wild raspberries growing outside over here, outside of our cabin. Earlier today we did go fishing for trout and I'm going to be cooking it right now. And since there is an abundance of these wild raspberries, I'm just going to start picking a few, maybe like a bowl about this big, and we're going to use it today in our recipe for the trout, just to spice it up and like amp it up a bit more. And actually over here we also have, well, these little heart-shaped leaves. This little plant, it's called sorrel. You know it's sorrel because over here there's these little yellow flowers that grow off of it, and the beauty part about this thing is it's filled with a whole bunch of vitamins, calcium, iron, potassium. It's really high in vitamin C, vitamin B9, vitamin A, and it kind of tastes like lemon too. So you could substitute it for lemon, and thankfully I found this because I actually do need lemon in my recipe today and I don't seem to have any. So we could just pick a few of these little, well, many of these stems along with the raspberries and yep, use it for our trout today. Okay, Calvin, Casey, come. I need your help for a minute. Okay, since I have to start getting all the stuff ready and prepared, I need you guys to pick me some berries. And this lovely sorrel here. Need this, and I need raspberries. Here you go. I'll meet you in the kitchen.
I love raspberry season. My favorite thing to do is pick them right off the bush and it just tastes amazing. Unfortunately, I need them to cook, and every time I do pick them, Calvin and Jessica end up eating everything.
I love me some raspberries.
After fishing all day and smelling the trout's aroma, I just couldn't wait to actually taste this trout. It smelled delicious.
Welcome back to the Living Wild Kitchen. Today, after a wonderful day of fishing, we are going to actually prepare our speckled trout in our wonderful little recipe. Our recipe has a little twist. We're going to be using wild raspberries and sorrel that we actually picked outside of our little cabin. Alright, so to start this off, I have red onion. You're just going to slice it up, nice thin slices. You're gonna just grab each slice and just kind of put it in your pan, just lay them out nicely, evenly, space it out. Moving on, we are actually gonna start stuffing our speckled trout. So my dad already gutted it from the inside and split them in half. So we're gonna start off with salt and pepper. Just gonna get a little pinch of salt, sprinkle it on the inside, pinch of pepper, sprinkle it on the inside. Okay, now we're going to put in some of our garlic plus seasoning and roasted pepper and garlic seasoning. So once again, just like the salt and pepper, you just want to put in like a little pinch of it. Pinch of roasted garlic and a pinch of garlic plus. All right, now we're gonna put 1 leaf of basil inside the fish for flavor and aroma. We're also going to put a couple of sorrel leaves for the same thing, flavor, aroma, except the sorrel is going to give us like that citrusy kick. Bit of that, and now for a little twist that I talked about before, we're going to put some raspberries inside. I've never actually tried this, so I'm actually kind of hoping for it to go well. Once it's done, our fish should look something like that. And just place it over nicely. Now I'm just gonna prepare the rest of these fish quickly, just like I prepared that one. And I'm gonna show you what to do with the rest of the ingredients. Okay, this is how our finished product looks like. You see the fish have been all stuffed. It actually complements everything really nice. The reds, the greens, it actually looks quite delicious. Since we got a nice flavor on the inside, you want the outside to have a nice flavor as well. So, roasted garlic and red pepper. You could be generous with your coatings. I'm gonna put a nice generous amount of this. Garlic plus, same thing, a nice generous amount. Use your own judgment of how much you want to put on. It really doesn't matter. If you like garlic taste, then more the better. So I'm just going to put not that much. A nice pinch of pepper, a pinch of salt. Now we're going to get our raw garlic and just sprinkle a good amount around. Now we have our red bell peppers. Just sprinkle it around too. Be generous with the bell peppers. These actually really accent the flavor of the fish. So sprinkle it around. We're gonna put in some greens. These are just normal green peas. Same thing, a generous amount. Really complements the fish nicely. Okay, I'm actually gonna put in some more raspberries too, just because I really like raspberries. A little bit of sorrel. Now we have some tomato paste.
The green sorrel and the red raspberries, they complemented the trout so nicely. It just looked delicious on the dish.
Now we have some tomato paste. We are going to just give a nice teaspoon of that. Just spread it around nicely. We're gonna, the tomato paste is used for flavor and it gives everything a nice color at the end. Okay, as soon as that's done, we have everything put together. We're gonna actually fill the fish up with water. So grab water. You wanna get the water so it's kind of leveled with like the fish. So just pour it on. Reasoning behind that is because you are going to put it in the oven. You don't want the fish to burn. You kind of want everything to boil together. So like all the flavors mix with the water and the fish absorb all the wonderful flavors you put in. So this is what it should look like, the finished product. Everything's nice and colorful. Last but not least, just to top it all off, I'm just gonna use a bit of soy sauce. So I'm gonna use 1 capful actually, and just drizzle it over. So before you put it into the oven, you wanna put on a nice little casing of foil, just so all the moisture gets held in while you're cooking it. You want to preset your oven to 250 degrees and your fish is going to cook in the oven for about 10 to 15 minutes. After 10 minutes go by, check up on your fish because they might be done. Because they are small fish, it ranges depending on how big of a size you've got. Okay, so as the fish is in the oven, we're actually gonna prepare the sauce that goes with the fish. We have 1.5 cups of raspberries left over and 1 cup of sour cream. We're gonna put the raspberries in a separate little bowl here. We're gonna mash them up so they're kinda in a watery type state, and they'll be easier to mix with the sour cream. All right, now that that's done, we're actually gonna put in our sour cream into the bowl we just mashed it in. So now that we put everything together, you just kind of want to stir everything up so it's nice and consistent. The sauce is done and we're just gonna wait to spread on top of the trout once it's done baking in the oven.
My oh my, did the fish look so good.
Since you were so enthusiastic, you could take the first one.
Okay, I will.
Today, my dad and Calvin were able to catch some fish, while I was able to create a meal everyone enjoyed. It's not important if you succeed at one thing or another, just as long as you could contribute. That's what teamwork's all about.
I know it's good, but I didn't know it's that good. Speckled trout is one of the best fish I ever tried.
If you want to check out any single one of our exotic recipes, just visit us on our website, livingwildtv.com.
See you all next time on Living Wild.
Wow, that was another fabulous meal and adventure. Next week proves to be just as exciting as we go hunting for wild turkey, discover wild leek, and we get chased off by coyotes. See you then.